chilly this morning, but mostly just windy. Windy. Trying to blow me back inside. But no. Gotta go. It's like 5:20. I'm going to get to the gym by 5:30-ish. And then hit back. Back is the plan. What I usually do for back is I usually do a kind of like a vertical pulling movement. And then kind of for wideness, try to get the lats as wide as I can. And then I do some, what are these, pullovers? More lat stuff. A little bit of upper back in there. And then I do some rows. Those just to kind of get some back thickness. Get all the other muscles in there. And then I do biceps, Kind of like a modified whole day. It's not all of the pulling muscles, but I'll hit like the rear delts later. So that's the idea for today's workout. It's going to be fun. It is going to be absolutely fun. So what do you do? What do you do when you run into the wall? The wall of, man, going to the gym is not as exciting as it used to be. It's not, or at least today, it's not as exciting as I want it to be. What do you do when you hit that wall? I mean, this morning I definitely could have just stayed in bed. It was an option. It was an option that I could have taken. But I didn't. I decided to go still. I decided to go even though my bed was warm, right? And, outside my bed was a little chilly. It was a little chilly. But what do you do? What do you do when you hit that wall? I think that tells you a lot about yourself. Helps you learn how to deal with yourself. How do you not trick yourself, but kind of, how do you trick yourself to get up out of bed? How do you do it? Everybody's got to learn how to do it their own way, I'm sure. I just know that if I don't get out of bed and I don't go to the gym in the morning, that I will not have a great day, comparatively. The gym just sets a tone for the day that cannot be beat. Cannot be beat, let me tell you. It's almost like you've accomplished the main quest of the day. You don't have to worry about anything anymore, And of course, you obviously have to worry about some things. But just getting that physical outlet in the morning, it really does help. It really does help. Gives you something to look forward to. Helps you wake up early. If you have a really early job, if you're able to go to the gym before your job, that just makes the whole workday easier too. Because you're never, scrambling in the morning to get there to work, right? You're never scrambling, but I mean, me, I show up 30 minutes early every day. I'm never scrambling to get there. I scramble a little bit to get there 30 minutes early, but I'm never worried that I'm going to be, super late. Almost there, so I'm going to hit this back day. Probably record a couple exercises, and we'll see what we end up talking about after. Hopefully I get some fun shots of these workouts. See you guys after. The workout went well. Very tiring, very, very good though. Definitely got some good squeezing, good stretching, good all of it. It was a wonderful back day. Wonderful back day. I was thinking, you just have to keep failing. You have to keep failing in your life. Out of everything that anyone's going to try, there have been more failures than successes. Who is it? Who's the guy that invented the light bulb again? Edison? What, he figured out how many ways to make the light bulb before he actually got one to work? 1,000? And he got on his 1,001st try or something like that? You just have to keep failing. I saw this Instagram post that was like, if you knew that you only had to fail 10 more times before you succeed, how fast would you want to fail? How fast would you be like, okay, I gotta fail, man. I gotta fail so quick to get to that 11th time or whatever. The time that you succeed, right? Everyone fails. Everyone fails at a lot of things. A lot of people don't use the learning that they pay for in college. A lot of people don't use their degree, but they figure it out another way. You just have to keep failing. In the gym, if you don't get anywhere near failure, if you're too afraid of failure, then you're not going to grow. And really, that's where the growth zone is close to failure and even at failure. And I know a lot of people in the more science-based community of lifters might disagree with that. But I see results, and I practically go to failure on every set, or at least I try to get as close as I can. And of course, sometimes I'm too tired to get actually to failure. But I push every single set. I push and I fail. I fail to get to failure even. You know what I mean? It's like you fail so much in your life that why is it scary? Why can't you just go out and just go for it? Why can't you just use the God-given gumption that you have and just fail it up? I don't know, man. I think that people are just too afraid to take action and fail. They're just too afraid. And that's including me too. I mean, I'm afraid of things. I'm afraid of a lot of things. Afraid of doing a lot of things. You just have to have enough. It's like just enough balls, enough gumption. That's really the word. That is a huge tumbleweed. I think it was huge going across the railroad tracks. Got to get my little harmonica out. That was a huge tumbleweed though. Anyway, what was I saying? You gotta have gumption. And if you don't have gumption about anything in your life, then you are depressed, and you deserve to be depressed because you don't find interest in anything, right? Find something that gives you that sense of push, that sense of I really can get into this, man. And some days it'll be less so, and some days it'll be more so. But if you don't have anything that gives you that, man, I'd be depressed too. I'd be so depressed. I'm just happy that I found the gym, and another thing that I like is music. I'm happy that I found these things that give me the sense that I am moving forward. The sense that I am growing. That's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. You got to find your gumption. You've got to find something that just lights your eyes. Something that makes you viscerally excited. And I hope that's the gym. I mean, everyone would be blessed in their life to go to the gym. Everyone. You just got to find it, man. Find it and hit it hard as often as possible. Find your God-given gumption. Fail every day. Keep failing. That's all I got for you. See you next time. Subscribe.